And is there any specific things that Quidditch players and the community can do at their home to stay mental healthy and social? I see lots of, I'm repeating again, lots of teams doing, collaborative videos, challenges. In addition, trick shots, as Raptors did. Is there any other recommendations from you? Because I think you all are really strong with your social, abilities and so on. Yes.
Well, one thing I would strongly recommend to anyone listening is to go and look at the Quidditch Australia website. In Quidditch Australia, they've recently had an article published by one of their board of Ajanta, yes. And they release a very effective article which has lists of various ways that you can engage with your social teams. It is providing links. It also has guidance for those who are leading your teams. For example, if you're a captain or a coach, or if you are looking for various outlets. The other particular organization that I would direct you to, if not to Quidditch Australia's website, would also be to Q Consultancy. They have a section of their website known as Q Support, which is extremely which has been running now for several months, and they have the right resources and right knowledge to send you in the right direction if you are struggling with various aspects or want to know what more you can be doing. Because, as I say, mental health is not something, it's not a target to be in, it's not a target to sort of be gained. It's something that's constant, that you should always be thinking about, trying to diversify your environment or your routine. Things like that are what's going to help in the coming months.
Jay, also, I'm really curious about your thoughts, because you're the head coach of the Team UK, and with a post in the Quidditch Europe that has been posted in the first days of the lockdown, that you commented that I'll be happy to discuss about the mental side of the Quidditch and the social effects. Do you have any interesting ideas for people?
I think the main thing is just making sure you're keeping that dialogue every single day amongst your team. It can be really easy, and we do it just as people, to try and fill silence and try and fill a void when no one's talking. And usually that's, shunned away. People don't enjoy that. But I think this is the time when we do have to try and fill the silence and have that conversation. I think in your group chat, it is worth talking every single day, not just talking about what you can see. We all know coronavirus sucks, and we can moan about that for as long as we fancy, but it's not going to make anyone feel any better. I think the things to talk about are plans for the future, plans for goals, what you're doing to make post-coronavirus exciting. It's about taking an idea and pushing it to the long term. So lots of teams will be able to self-motivate. I'd like to think Team UK can self-motivate themselves. I assume, I've heard Team USA aren't too bad, so they're probably going to muddle through with things like this. But I think for your club level teams, especially if you're a team that is focused on sort of that fun aspect, that seeing each other, that going out, that making friends, it's about what are we going to do post-coronavirus to make sure we have a really fun time. What are we going to do at training? What do we want to do together? What social ideas do we have? But in the meantime of that, having these big Zoom calls. I personally hate watching footage. Anyone who talks, who knows about me as a coach, I will watch footage because I have to, but I hate it. I really don't enjoy it. But you can weigh up with your team depending on their level. Maybe you want to watch some footage together. Maybe you want to watch a game that you've won that you will really enjoy. Okay, watching footage doesn't have to be how we're going to beat Team USA, how we're going to beat Team Australia in 5 minutes, because trust me, you'll make yourself ill worrying about that. It can just be, let's watch this really good game that we all enjoy. Let's watch a Cavalry game. Let's watch a Texas game. Let's watch Titans. Let's watch Dodos, whoever it has to be. But I think it's about getting on that call, watch some footage together, have a bit of a chat about Quidditch, but don't get too bogged down on it. Have a chat, make sure everyone's okay. This is the time when we've got to be reaching out to our teammates. Get on your captain and your coach if they're not stepping up. Your captain and your coach and your social sec need to be the most active people at the moment. This is why you elected them. It's a duty of care. And if they're not you know, posting, how is everyone, what we all getting up to, anyone got ideas for some content we can make. You've got to get on their back. It's really hard to self-motivate if that's something you struggle with personally, and self-motivating for anyone's really difficult. So I think it is about, you know, messaging your friends, maybe not every day, but every couple of days. How you doing? How's it coming along? And I know it can feel irritating, but it's the sort of thing that's going to get people through this. I've been talking to my friends every day because no one's going outside. No one's talking to each other. Like, we need to have those interactions. So my main thing is, like, it doesn't have to be the nuances of Quidditch that you're talking about, because that could come later. It's just about getting there, talking to each other and keeping those team bonds, because the last thing we want post coronavirus is to feel like we've drifted apart as a team, let alone a community. So it's just trying to keep all of those bonds intact, I'd say.